gray thing, and you don't want to go, too close. And this is a poison for that person, and it's a poison for the environment.
What did you have to learn to do?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're given a mantra. A mantra is a sound, a thought, or a vibration. It's a word. And you don't meditate on the meaning of it. You just repeat this mantra. It's a very specific sound, vibration, thought.
Can you give me an example?
No, because you don't say your mantra out loud. The mantra is so specific. It is the thing that turns the mind within. I was given my mantra, and then I was taken to a little quiet room and told to sit down comfortably, close my eyes, and start repeating that mantra inside. And that's what I did. And it was as if, as I say, I was in an elevator and someone snipped the cables. Down. Bliss. The most beautiful, it was familiar and yet unique. I cannot tell you. I said, since then, the word unique should be saved for this experience.
You've experienced that.
For 32 years.
30?
I'm sure that everybody knows David Lynch, and today what I'm going to do is to talk about how I understood transcendental meditation and how did I start to go about it. I watched an awful lot of videos by David Lynch in which he very clearly explains his experience and how doing meditation has helped him enormously. Well, I'm here because not that I can add very much to what he said, because he says it much better than I do, but what I think I can say is how did I actually what was my process, that perhaps it will be useful to people which are starting in meditation and they're a little bit confused. So, the thing is this, yeah? Okay, transcendental meditation, and David Lynch keep on telling us that you have to transcend, yeah? So the bit about getting a mantra, finding a quiet place to sit down and trying to push your thoughts aside, all that is easy. The difficult thing is this business of transcending. How do you transcend, yeah? And I tell you what I'm doing, and maybe that may be useful to some people. Not only have I followed, have I been listening to David Lynch, but also I watch a series of videos done by some very nice young fella, I think he's German, called Raphael, who is providing 100 days of meditation. So I started with that, and the vibrations helped to sort of push the thoughts away, but it also stops you from getting into this transcending process, yeah? So it was okay to start with, but then later on I sort of decided to do it my own way. I haven't paid one single penny to do these meditations. I simply listened to David Lynch, and then to Raphael, and then to the guru, or whatever is it called, the Indian man who is, I suppose, the master of all this, the guy with a big beard, and also a friend of mine called Arturo, who is an architect, and apparently he's been doing meditation for 20 years. So what I got from them all is very clearly the first part of the story. Yeah? So you can either do it for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, preferably 30 minutes twice a day. You have to find a quiet corner anywhere, but according to Arturo, it's better if you always do it in the same spot, because then the body gets used to this, and so it's like a memory, which is actually written in your unconscious, and so it may be helpful. But if you can't, then do it whatever place you can, but it should be as quiet as possible. Then you sit down as comfortably as possible, and make sure that nothing in your body hurts. You sort of feel that nothing is in tension, so relax, really relax. And for example, for me, I suffer from arthritis, so my knees are a problem. So it's difficult for me to find a position where my knees don't hurt. And but anyway, when I'm in this position in which I feel that I'm completely loose and everything is okay, then again, following the instructions of my friend Arturo, what I do is I concentrate on an idea. He said his idea was light in my heart. But for me, being much more a practical person, I think of my knees clean. I would love to be able to clean my knees from arthritis. I know that this is not possible, but these little things help. So my idea is to keep my knees clean. So here I am sitting in this very comfortable position. I tend to switch off the lights if I can, and I close my eyes, and then I start trying to gently push my thoughts away and sort of try to actually get into this completely zero picture, which tends to be black. Then there is this thing about the mantra. I haven't actually paid to get any mantra, but I know that the word Om, which is something that really vibrates, helps. So sometimes I sort of use this, simply Om, and then maybe I go from Om, and that's it. But not always. Only when those thoughts keep on coming in all the time. Have I switched off the cooker? I didn't correct that paper from that student. My colleague is a cow. All that kind of things keep on coming back to me, and so I push them aside. And the way to push them aside, after a while, because now I'm doing meditations of half an hour, is this other technique, which consists in either tightening my eyes, closing my eyes very tight, and whenever I see the block, I really embrace the block. I think it's a black hole, is the infinite, And if thoughts come along, I keep on thinking, keep my knees clean. I want my knees clean. And I even try to visualize my knees, the joints of my knees moving and getting clean from all these obstructions created by the arthritis. And anyway, but the idea is to actually gently push all the thoughts away. Just concentrate in this blackness. Get deeper and deeper into the blackness, and let the blackness sort of lead you. You don't think of anything, you don't want anything. Well, I suppose you do want your knees clean, but this is just now and then, that when the thoughts are too busy, too crowded, then you keep on thinking of your knees, and your knees, well, for me it's the knees, for you could be whatever you like, yeah? And so, and of course, thoughts keep on coming in, but you gently put them aside. And as my friend Arturo said, don't be angry with yourself if you don't succeed. Just simply try again and try again and try again. He also said that my system of using an alarm is no good, because then you are waiting for the alarm to click. But I suppose to keep on opening your eyes and see what time it is in the clock is not good either. So you try whichever is best for you. I still use my alarm, and to tell you the truth, I forget about the alarm. And if ever I sort of think, that should be, I should finish now. And I looked, and it's about 30 seconds to half an hour. So there is a clock inside yourself which, will start functioning the more you do it. I mean, I've been doing this for about maybe 8 days, that's all. So I'm a real beginner, and that's the reason why I'm actually doing this, because I think that the whole point of this adventure, and this is what David Lynch has been good at, is to transcend. He gets into his unconscious, yeah, and that's why he produces all these amazing films that he does, yeah. So he manages to actually embrace the unconscious, and then he pushes up to the conscious, and then he produces great work. I'm a painter myself. I'm also a video maker, and I'm 68 years old and totally unsuccessful. And so, but anyway, I suppose that, like my friends tell me, success is not really the aim. So success comes by the way, if it does. And if it doesn't, so what? So anyway, I hope that's been useful. If you leave me comments, I'll try to reply the best I can. But remember, I'm no expert, I'm a beginner like you. And perhaps what we could share is this process of getting into transcending, yeah? Entering truly the unconscious, and then let the unconscious lead the way. I think that's how it is. Okay, bye-bye now.